learning curve that these artists etch as they move forward is not only related to their art forms, but also to their acute experience of living and growing in another culture. Both Yuriko and Saskia are married to Indians. Both live in New Delhi. Yet, they turn inwards to understand their relation with the land.
I was born in Japan and educated, thanks to my parents, and got ability to kind of observe things and understand what it is here. So I've been trying to understand it, and if you understand, you can, I think, take it further to do something. Everything was discovery. I discovered many things very quietly, and I have become, what should I say, recording camera type gear, yeah. I'm into it, so I can't say that, I am a spectator, but became very, eager learner, I must say.
Every performance has brought me closer to India, because Indian classical music is really big soul searching, because it's such an individual journey, and through that music I understand more of the country, I understand more of my relation to the country, I understand more of the music. That all goes as one unity. The beautiful openness of the tradition I experienced probably the best and the most direct way once in Maihar at a whole night festival in honor of Baba Alauddin Khan, the founder of the Maihar Gharana. And I played the Jugalbandi with Shubhendra at 4 in the morning. We were finished, and after the concert a very old man from that small town came to me and told me, who says Sarasvati is Indian. Whatever I might achieve in terms of papers and written down achievements, compared to that one statement, I don't think anything can compare.
Being in India brought me closer to my own spiritual tradition, which is Judaism, and it also has brought me closer, of course, to the depth and the subtleties of Vedanta and interpreting text. And I think that that's something that the art aims at, that's something that philosophy aims at. And I think that first of all, when anyone learns about, in depth, of traditions other than their own, you more thoroughly understand your own. It's a way of reflecting on yourself. And so I've been very privileged to become not just someone who understands, but according to others, someone who can interpret Indian culture from the inside and Western culture from the inside. And I'm definitely the richer for that.
There's the aspect of learning, and then there's the aspect of actually inserting yourself as a performer onto the scene. In the aspect of learning, I never had any problem. I always found it very welcoming, and I never felt at any point that any teacher was trying to hold back. Though I've heard lots of stories, but I myself have never seen that or experienced that. As far as being a performer, yes, it is a very competitive, there I would say it's a competitive small community. But my personal opinion is that it's not excluding for foreigners per se, but it's excluding for many, many people. And it's one thing that upsets me very much, that most of the performers come from a very small, very privileged economic and educational background. And that has always disturbed me in a country with such a huge population, because I feel the talent pool is so limited. There must be so many more talented people who could come into the field if they had access to it. And to me, that helps keep quality down also. So personally, I've never felt prejudiced against for being a foreigner, but I feel sympathy for all the wonderful potential dancers who could be up there for you and me to see.
The artistic and cultural linkages which Yuriko, Saskia, Sharon and Justin have vitally contributed to have today been institutionalized in the form of artist residencies and scholarship programs as a part of forging diplomatic ties between India and other countries. A fine example of such an exchange is Nozia Karmatolu, a popular artist in Tajikistan and currently a student of Hindustani vocals and Kathak. Nozia came to India on a 2-year ICCR scholarship.
क्लासिकल वोकल जो है ये बहुत ज़्यादा मेहनत चाहिए इसमें और ये बहुत ज़्यादा हेल्प करता है आवाज़ के लिए मजबूत होने के लिए और अलग अलग आवाज़ को घुमाने के लिए हर नाजुकी जो है गाने का हर गाले का जो आवाज़ नाजुकी है वो हम सीखते हैं और काफ़ी मजबूत करता है हमारे आवाज़ को ये हेल्प मुझे बहुत मिला है हिंदुस्तान आके 2 साल से मैं ताजिकिस्तान में कथक सीखा भी है इंडियन एम्बेसी में और उसके बाद मुझे स्कॉलरशिप मिला कथक के लिए 1 साल तो मैंने जैसे बोला कि मैं बचपन में मूवी देखती थी एक मूवी आया था जिससे उमराव जान गज़लों में डांस करके मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता मैं बहुत ज़्यादा कॉपी करती थी कोशिश करती थी कि ऐसी बन जाओ मैं डांस कर सकूं उसमें और मेरी मम्मी को भी बहुत ख्वाहिश थी कि मैं ऐसी डांस करूं स्टेज में ऐसी गाऊं आराम से
The story